Oh yeah, you know what time it is. We're here at Tapped Out Gaming, and it's time to stack your sacks for 1v1 commander play. Oh yeah!
What's up, it's PlayStand, and we're here at Tapped Out Gaming, the usual spot for some commander 1v1. We'll see which of the stack your sackers can stack his sacks the best in this commander game.
Hi, this is Charlie Comet, and we're here live at Tapped Out Gaming for a special episode of 1v1 Commander at PlayStand here. And today, we're going to play a deck that I haven't played in a while. It's Ifara, God of the Polis, or God of the Police. So, essentially, she is a less obnoxious version of Brago, King Eternal here. So essentially this is a classic blink and flicker control deck. Something that's unique about this deck, it has drawn inspiration from the Ravnica block with a special detention package with these three cards: a Reflector Mage, Lavinia of the 10th, and Deputy of Detention. Hence the detention package. And with Azor the Lawbringer, so that my opponents cannot cast instants of sorcery spells on their turns. We have the classic Blink engines with Teleportation Circle, if I can hold it up properly. Teleportation Circle, Soul Herder, Thassa Deep Dwelling, Urion, the Bird Serpent, and of course Braga himself. There is also a little bit of hate in the deck too, specifically Teferi. You can't have the police without Teferi. And alternate win con is Azor's Elocutors. Sometimes I will filibuster my way to victory. With filibuster counters, and if I get 5, I just win. Hardy har har. So let's just see how this plays out against Justice League, Super Friends, Planeswalkers.
What's up, it's PlayStand, and today for this very special Commander 1v1 episode of Stack Your Sacks, we have Essica, God of the Tree, and the Prismatic Bridge. They're proxies. But it's pretty standard 5-color Planeswalker Super Friends. I've got 4 Nicholas Boluses, 4 Teferis, all the counter doublers, etc., etc. I haven't played this one in 1v1, so we'll see if it gets better or gets worse, or I just lose, or something. But yeah, looking forward to some 1v1 gameplay.
We need to roll first, or?
Yes. A big one.
1, yeah! Crack. Bloody loud. Obnoxious.
That's just how good I am.
It's just,
It's the gap in our.
It's my loaded dice, and I'd say it's cheating because I didn't get to cheat. Yeah. I'm gonna have to mulligan, but this is a great opening hand if I had land.
I like my hand. I'm happy.
I don't. I'm gonna have to do it. Yes, I'll do that. I'm gonna get Apparently, I'm not allowed to have land in this game. You didn't say the magic word.
You added that to the deck, right?
Yeah. There's 2 lands in here.
You added Permission Denied featuring Samuel L. Jackson and Newman from Seinfeld?
Yeah. That is like the best card of all the Jurassic. That's the best one. No, You didn't say the magic one? Would you like to fund? Oh, there you go.
So then with that, which means I can draw.
It's probably under 5 copies.
Okay, so I drew 3 subs
Oh my god, this is equally. We're gonna roll with it.
Yay! You get to be on the draw. I don't.
Well, wait, you're going first, right?
Yeah. I'm ready. Here we go.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I am going to play an Arid Mesa. I'm going to pay 1 life to fetch for a Triome and pass the turn.
Damn, monkey. Well, I'm gonna play Plains. And I'm gonna pass my gas whenever he's done fondling his deck. He's doing the Toot Scoot Boogie, by the way. Toot Scoot Boogie.
Well, you can bounce it.
Out of pitch. Way out of pitch.
Turns out I don't play Triumph, so I'm searching for something that's not in here. But I'll get a tapped Sacred Foundry instead. And I'll shuffle.
Yeah, Founder is very sacred. That's why it's allowed to play.
Shuffle off.
And play.
I am going to
Everyone's too cool for us.
shock in a breeding pool. Going to 37 life. I'm going to pay 2 for a Nature's Lore.
We don't even have life counters.
No. This is why I'm announcing it so I can keep track.
Oh my god.
I will find a forest onto the battlefield and pass.
Well, at least I'm going to keep track of my life. I'm still at 40, by the way.
Let's go 40 life over here.
What juice?
I will find an overgrown tomb.
Well, I played a Glacial Fortress, and I got a pass gas.
I'll allow it.
Okay. I bet you will.
I'm gonna untap and draw. I will pay 3 for a Kodama's Reach.
Pointing at Jonah.
I'm gonna search my library for up to 2 basics, 1 in hand, 1 onto the battlefield.
Pretty sure it's
Got Swamp. And the next basic I see. And an island.
not a tropical island though.
I'll put the island onto the battlefield, the swamp into my hand. Then we're just gonna play a tapped Temple Garden. Pass the turn and shuffle.
So he's already like way ahead of me as far as mana is concerned, and I'm still like learning how to ride a bicycle.
You don't need mana. You're gonna police me.
Shoobity bobweb. I gotta pass. I gotta pass. At this special effects.
Untap what? Untap draw. Play that swamp. From last
Swamping it.
We are going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the Dark Sun sign, aka the Prismatic Bridge.
In response. In response. Boom, boom, boom. Render silent. You've been rendered silent.
You're making me, I cry.
Hold on. Silent. Render silent. With the triangle in the middle of my hand. Where did that card go? See, I rendered.
I will pass it.
Oh, is that your commander?
Yeah, it's an instant.
Oh, that's a pretty cool.
It's keeping me in check.
I have to. Well, I'm going to attempt to cast Ifara, god of the polis or police. And by the way, a polis is a ancient Greek city-state. Wikipedia that. So
He's making like all these facts up.
it's a true fact that a polis is an ancient Greek city-state. Don't believe me? Wikipedia that flippy flappers. So, yeah, the far guard of the bullets is a 6'5" indestructible guard. It's a guard. So, as long as my devotion to white and blue is less than 7, it's not a creature. Great. So, at the beginning of each upkeep, if I had a creature enter the battlefield under my control last turn, I draw a card. Bada bing, bada boom. Pass.
I'll untap, draw. You're in trouble now. I'm going to shock in a stomping ground. Shock the monkey! We're gonna tap a whole 7 to attack.
Oh my god.
The prismatic bridge.
So it's in play, right?
I hope so.
I'm tapped. It's the bridge is set. Jonah, the bridge is set. I can't do anything.
I will pass to you.
Okay. Well, here we go. Island for turn. And this is where the police comes in. So I'm tapping all 5 mana to drop in Elspeth Conquers Death. So Chapter 1, exile target permanent and opponent controls with converted mana cost 3 or greater. Boom.
It's gonna cost me a whole 9.
That's all. You'll get it next turn. Far still not a creature, so pass.
Alright, I'll untap and draw for turn. I'm gonna play a Karn's Bastion for 8.
Is that the proliferating? Alright.
They pull with weight.
That means putting counters on thingies.
1, 2, 3. We're gonna play a Blazel Blackhead's Champion from the hit game Baldur's Gate 3.
Number 3, not 2.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a Teferi, the hero of Dominaria. And since I'm putting counters on it, instead I'm going to put that many plus 1. So he's going to enter with 5 loyalty counters.
That's going to be a problem.
Gonna snag this. I'm going to plus 1 to draw a card, and at the beginning of the next end step, I'll untap 2 lands.
I've never been able to cast. I've been able to like 7 mana before.
But instead of plussing 1, it's going to go up to 2. Or go up to 2/7 because of Blazel. I'll draw my card.
This is going to be serious.
That's the turn.
Don't forget to untap your lands.
I would never do this.
Of course. We're talking to PlayStand, the expert.
I'll untap Breeding Pool and Island, just the 2 with blue in it.
Breeding Pool.
Don't forget your Elspeth conquering.
Oh yeah, thank you. So Chapter 2, non-creature spells my opponent's control cost 2 more to cast next turn. Yeah. Hopefully we'll slow him down. So I drew for the turn, dropping down a Temple of Enlightenment. So I scry 1. We're going to bottom that. Okay. So this is actually going to be kind of funny here. So tapping 5 for Lavinia of the 10th. Protection. It's a 4/4 human soldier, protection from red, and whenever Lavinia the 10th enters the battlefield, detain each non-land permanent my opponent's control with converted mana cost 4 or less. Now, for those of you out there who don't know what detain is, until my next turn, those permanents can't attack or block or activated abilities can't be activated. So, in other words, you're under arrest, Teferi. Oh shit, he's actually 5.
Ooh, he's a big guy.
Oh!
He's a big guy.
Hilda!
Wow.
Well, Sort of miscalculated. Ah! Oops! Well, yeah, that's the tame, but forgot. And a far is not a creature. Just dandy. Pass. Although during his upkeep, I do draw a card since I had a creature enter the battlefield.
And all my non-creature spells cost 2 more.
2 more to cast.
I'll untap and draw. It's unfortunate that they cost that much more. So 8? If I were to go
Forgot that little detail last turn.
silly little thing. We are going to start by +1 to fairy, which will actually be a +2. I'll draw a card.
Man, that's scary.
Let's for a creature flux channeler, whenever I cast a non-creature spell, proliferate.
Remember, they're plus. It's at 2 this time.
They're good, but they're
2 more this time.
2,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Prosperity.
Taxing him.
Player draws 4 cards.
they're good, but
When
they're
I draw my 4, you roll ability.
So ultimately, I would love to go 3 of
It
this.
draws 4.
I'm gonna pay 1, 2. Oh wait, I'm dumb. 1, 2, 3,
Gotta get rid of that
4,
Teferi.
5, 4, and Ichor Moon Gauntlets. Planeswalkers get some extra effects, and whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I put a counter on target permanent. I choose a counter and put an additional counter of that time. Since I cast a non-creature spell, I will proliferate to fairy to tame.
Chapter 3 is irrelevant at this point.
I will play a tapped Blood Crypt for turn. And I'll untap those lands from Mr. Hero Dominario over here.
Alright, so chapter 3, return target creature or planeswalker card from my graveyard to the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter. That doesn't matter.
She didn't conquer death. She got it.
Yeah, she really did. This is what we're gonna do. Drop a Tranquil Cove, gain a life.
Rebel and Riches Strip.
That Teferi's dangerous right now. Very dangerous.
He's a dangerous man.
Sorry, folks. I'm just really calculating here.
I was really hoping for a Frontier Wheel, so I could steal it and ship it
I opted for.
Hope this works.
I'm being called over to
1 planes for my wife, Soul Warden. Oh, whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I gain a life. Okay. Another planes. What? God damn it! And casting an Azorius Arrestor. So, gain a life because of Soul Warden. So, when Azorius Arrestor enters the battlefield, detain target creature and opponent controls. So, one of its creatures is going under arrest, and it's going to be her. She's under arrest for the turn. Can't attack or block and or be activated. There. Kissed her. But unfortunately, can't. Alright. Starting combat, I'm swinging Lavinia at Teferi here. It's a 4/4 protection from red.
Protection from red. I'm just gonna let him go down. We gotta see more planeswalkers, not just a fairy.
Do you understand, folks? Literally, he could win the game. Teferi.
It's boring. It's boring.
He can literally win it. All
My
right.
Super Friends deck can't win on one Planeswalker.
So the Super Friends is merely just Teferi.
He's the Super Friend.
He's the super friend of all friends. So second main phase, I can't do anything else, so I will pass the turn.
I will untap.
So at his upkeep, I will draw off of Farah.
And I will draw. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm building up a deck right now for him.
Comes the big one. If it gets countered, I'm gonna cry.
Whatever this thing is called.
Chromatic Orrery.
This is the 24.
Hold on. Yeah, that resolves.
Alright, when I cast it, I'll proliferate to fairy to 8. And I can spend mana as though it were any color.
Wasn't that much special?
The second 4K one.
I'm gonna pay 2,
We're starting another
7 total
4K one, which is like 2 battle.
for
So you
Nicholas Bowl.
a teammate brings 1,000 points.
The god.
So you can screw the people with 1,000 points.
He will,
That's fun.
I will proliferate to fairy again. And then he'll enter with an additional counter from Lazel. Let's plus Nicholas Bolas to 11. Turn it up to 11. Target opponent will exile cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. Until end of turn, I may cast it without paying its mana cost.
Oh my god!
It's him!
Oh my god! Oh!
It's Teferi!
Are you sure you want that? I mean,
He's not even a planeswalker.
exactly. I don't know.
Cards flash. You don't flash. I'll take a Teferi.
What's better than one Teferi? Having two Teferis.
They love each other.
I do get a life though off the. So does this bottom library or exile?
I think it just stays exiled. God, no planes for you. I'm gonna plus my Teferi to 12 to draw a card and then untap some land.
I'm going first, I hit you.
I don't know. I'll untap some lands.
Why can't you have red creatures?
Right, that's bad. I will pass that
Well, this ain't looking good.
You've got to put him under arrest.
I mean,
For no reason.
I'm trying, but apparently it's a little difficult. So I'm gonna put out Soul Herder, one of my link engines here. So whenever a creature is exiled from the battlefield, this gets a +1/+1 counter, and at my end step, I may exile another target creature I control, then return to the battlefield. And this is cool, guys. This is real cool.
He's blinking.
He's blinking. And gain a life off of that. Still first main phase. I gotta go for broke here. Cavalier of Gales here. What? It's a 5/5 flyer, and when Cavalry of Gales enters the battlefield, I don't know English anymore. Draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of you. It's pretty much a brainstorm on a 5/5. So.
Well, you got 1 life. Go to 45.
Onto the library. Alright, so Ifara is definitely a creature now. Alright, so starting combat. So just to point out, people, this is extremely screwed right now. This is really screwed.
I think double attack is the most broken in
Those lesser of two evils. This is all bad.
This is bad.
So, that's why I'm taking some time here. So I'm going to throw Afara at Nicol Bolas here. Lavinia at Teferi. Azorius Arrestor at Teferi.
I didn't draw a single land. I drew like 2 cards per turn. I didn't draw like that.
And that's how I'm going to have to do that.
How I like to blow.
Out of all that card, one of it was a land.
I will block.
I'm done.
I'm gonna block your Lavinia with your Teferi.
How funny.
It's him. I don't even care. It's still him.
Blocked. That leaves Afara and Azorius Arrestor.
Afara for 6 at Nicol. So he will go to 5.
And this is also going at Teferi.
Teferi will go to 10.
Alright.
because these really don't go in the
So this Teferi will die. So die.
I used Teferi to save Teferi.
one that gives advantage.
See, only on PlayStand we can get great games like that.
I'm waiting for Opio.
Okay, well, so we're going to second main phase here. Actually, we're just going to go right to end step. So Soul Hoarder is going to trigger, and do I want card draw or do I want to try to shut him down?
It feels extra bad for 4.
But those are
I wouldn't do the Lavinia because the Planeswalkers are all fine.
yeah. So I'm gonna flicker the Cavalier of Gales and do the Brainstorm once again.
Gain a life, go to 46.
Yeah, that needs to go there.
I'm gonna go play.
Pass.
I will untap.
And his upkeep, I will
And
draw.
my upkeep.
I will draw.
And then after my upkeep, I'll draw.
How does that work? Jonah, I'm losing.
I got a funny one. I'll tap my Chromatic Orrery before I forget for 5.
Okay, so 5 colorless, remember.
I can spend as over any color.
What's up with that? Hey.
6 mana. Lazy. I'll play a Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider. If I would put one or more counters on something, put twice that many.
I know.
Oh, I gain a life though.
Yeah.
I gain a life.
It's not worth that much.
My wife is doing her part.
This costs. Let's pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For a Vraska Betrayal Sting. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, he is. Reaches into my sack.
It's just open.
It's an open sack for anyone to take.
So I will, instead of entering with 6, she'll enter with 7 from Lazel, and then instead of 7, she'll enter with 14.
Does that come back now or no?
Discard Teferi.
Yeah, I didn't think
Yeah.
I'll just proliferate, so instead of +1, it'll be +2 and +4. So 9 on this
I'm gonna play against
and then to 14 on Teferi.
Marshland.
I'm starting to realize that like, fire or swing.
Yeah.
Walk out of it, you take it out. That's what I've realized in most matches. Just take it out and control the board.
I don't know what's going on.
You have a great night.
It's gonna be pretty painful here.
Let's.
Oh, I forgot. This gets a counter.
It does get it.
It's a 2-2. Watch out.
I'm going to minus 12 my Teferi. He's gonna go to 2 with the Ichor Gauntlet ability. Take an extra turn after this.
What's the ticket? I thought it was the exile.
Ichor gives him a minus 12 to get an extra turn.
I'm about to wave the white flag here.
We're gonna plus. We're gonna plus 6 total on Nicholas. Exile those cards.
No, it's still a destroy all
Winds
creatures.
destroy all creatures.
That aren't enchanted.
I will choose not to do that. I want to keep my Vortex.
Yeah.
All
So
this-
does this get exiled? Yes.
That wasn't even my plan. Plan?
What's minus 12 Vraska for?
I want to do something really cool.
So what does she do?
Come up. No, I'm just
Another
really-
extra turn.
Thank you.
So 2 extra turns.
Yes.
So this is where like, do we want to play this out for 2 extra?
Yeah.
Do we want to? Should I just wave the white flag now?
I'll leave it up to you.
You know, I'm gonna politely bow down here and call it a game. Oh. Well, I had good stuff. It's just like the power of that.
The ramp and then the stinky
Yeah, and then like,
Lazel.
and I
all
couldn't
those
do
counters.
could not do anything the first 4 turns. Just.
All that, and I didn't get to use my commander.
Do we want to do round 2?
That's the ultimate.
Sure.
All right.
I was trying to see how long that was.
At some point, I was just like,
At some point, I'm just playing with my food.
yeah, literally, just like, you know what? So we're doing a round 2, folks, because I got pretty good. Don't have to edit that.
I probably will.
Charlie Comet has been censored.
What is this, 1984?
All right. I like to cut my cheese. Reset life totals to 40. Oh! Oh, he slit my wrists. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5.
This hand has some gas in it, but I'm gonna have to pass on it. Because I had 1 land.
Screw it. I'm probably making the same mistake as last game. But see, the thing is with blue-white, it's like you
gotta get in control.
Yeah, I'm not a controller.
Give me a quick song.
I know. Yeah, I know. You made it. I'm gonna sack these 2 treasures.
I will keep
Excel
this
target
one.
permanent with 4 and 4 with the treasures. You just gave me 2
So
treasures.
since I got shellacked last turn, I will go first.
Get out of here.
I'll allow it.
Not a word out of you.
Yeah, well, guess what? Tranquil Cove. I'm gonna gain that 1 life.
I need some tranquility in my life.
Pass.
Get that out of
Dro.
Get out of here!
Just yelling at random patrons. I'll play Scalding Tarn. Going to fetch.
Get that out of here. No, I want to get that off. No, I hate you. Yes. Mom doesn't let me have anything. Good.
We love background.
No, I'm going to play my lamp for the turn.
We love background things, audio.
Someone's got to keep you in check.
I think that is quite one. I will grab
That
a
would have been so good if that was the conversation.
breeding pool. I'm gonna pay 2 life to
Saving it for
shock
that,
it
but like, you
in.
know what?
Sounds like a fun
No,
party.
That's too much information.
Is there another permanent?
Delighted.
Oh!
How much fun he's having. He's delighted.
Yeah, he's very delighted.
He's delighted. I will pass the turn.
Like, I draw 4 cards.
He's already up 4 life.
I'll leave mine.
No, but that's not that's like us.
Oh, that's funny.
What's
Okay.
So these two matches on the front.
Yeah, they are. This is a backup.
Irrigated farmland. We're gonna go nice and slow. And pass. Woo!
Uh,
I've only done one.
I never saw that coming.
Start with,
Let me have no fun, William.
I didn't say.
What's the one that
That's
makes
what
things
she also
awful?
said too.
Let's play a watery grave. Shock it. Tap 2, 3 for an evolution stage. Whenever land enters, I'll pro life orb.
I think there's a theme going on here. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Elf.
Pass.
Alright, we're gonna
Wheel of Fortune.
that.
Sack that.
Sacs. Drop the water. Look at that. Nice drop it. Alright. Boom. For 3 mana, we're gonna throw down a Baron Tolarian Archmage. So he's a 2/2 wizard. When Baron enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand.
You're gonna pick Baron.
Can he? No, he can't pick himself. That would be cool though. That would totally. So yeah, Baron. Yeah, pass.
Untap. Strong.
There's some salt on the other tables.
I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna recast my delighted guy.
It's very delightful.
I'll shock myself some more. Pay 2 for a Felwar stick. Taps for white and blue. White and blue, I'll pass to you.
Alright. Draw. That's kind of funny.
So instances are now sorceries.
I'm going to respond to that.
Turn.
My entire deck is basically sorcery speed, so it's all good for me.
I'm going to cast theoretical duplication on the cast. Remember,
Once again, I'm in a dilemma. It's like, yeah, my doing something is passing the turn.
Uh-oh. I'll untap and draw.
Hi.
Send it. Get punished for it. 3, 4, 5. The prismatic bridge.
Render silent once again.
Again.
Silent. This is silence.
I'm moving out of a. I have to.
Yeah. Wait, do I gain life from that?
Fucking orc.
Well, he's been silent.
No.
Yeah.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. We did it, folks. We got there. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and shock into Hallow Fountain.
You're talking.
I know. It feels good. 2 mana. I am casting a Scheming Fence. It is a 2/3 human citizen, and when Scheming Fence enters the battlefield, I may choose a non-land permanent. I'm choosing Delighted Halfling. Activated abilities of chosen permanent can't be activated, and Scheming Fence has all of activated abilities of chosen permanent except for loyalty abilities. I can spend mana as though if so pretty much
Mana dork.
yeah, got a mana dork here.
And I don't.
You don't. Well, yeah. And so okay, so continuing on, I'm gonna ideal a tutor, search my library for an enchantment, reveal it, then shuffle my library.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. Drove.
I'm revealing Skybind. That's gonna go to my hand.
The sky is bound. Or will be. I'll pay 1. Ooh, I can't play it. I needed the Delighted Halfling to play it.
Yeah, can't activate it.
In that case, I'll pay 1, 2, 3 for a Narset. Harder Veil.
Ooh, that's
Each opponent can't draw more than 1, and then when I -2 like so, I'll look at the top 4.
so it's can't draw more than 1 card per turn, correct?
So you can still draw for turn. But that's it. But then if you draw on my turn, you can still do.
Well, depending how I play, this may not affect Afara too much, and I have to be smart, which I'm not very smart.
I'm gonna look at the top 4. Reveal a non-creature, non-land card. Ooh. I'll reveal a Nature's Lord.
What's Nature's Lord do again?
Sorry, that was nature. You mentioned entering the battlefield.
Nothing special.
Just get a forest.
Yeah.
Forest.
I will pass.
Okay.
I cannot delight my halfling. He's no longer delighted.
Someone's answering your
Just a halfling.
He got so delighted that he can't do anything.
He died.
Alright, land for turn.
Holy shit! Yes.
I am casting Skybind.
The thing you tutored for.
The thing I toot Scoot Boogie for.
The constellations and
So it's a constellation. So whenever Skybind or another enchantment enters the battlefield under me control, exile target non-enchanted permanent. Then return that card to the battlefield under its own control at the beginning of the next end step. So I'm going to exile Baron, Tolarian Archmage. Which will be exiled in the turn. I'm actually going to go to my end step. That comes back.
say what?
And when that enters the battle, when Baron enters the battlefield, I'm gonna bounce a creature. I'm gonna bounce your evolution sage. Sage it up. And pass.
In my way. Untap. Draw.
So technically right now, I'm in control, but I'm not really doing much.
I'm in control.
Yeah, I'm in control now.
Let's pay 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna replay my evolution sage. Then I'm going to shock in a temple garden and proliferate.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Narcissus. Oh yeah.
You know, it's okay if you don't.
I kind of forgot I was there last turn.
She's just parting veils. And then I'm going to pay
She's doing the Moses thing.
2 to use that nature's lore.
I get it. Yeah. How'd you get nature's lore back in your hand?
I got it off. I'll find a tapped stomping ground, which will proliferate Narset again.
Okay. Okay.
It's a good card. It's going to go into a very specific deck.
Okay.
Bunch of shuffle.
Shuffle up and play.
I don't know why even present. I'm going to -2 Narset, back down to 3, to look at the top 4 cards. Reveal a
4 cards. If I'm whole.
A tribe that I actually
non-creature, non-land card.
Tribal Warlock.
Well, there's only one of those here, and it's Cameo Complete Save.
Does that go on the battlefield? Oh,
Just again.
so this is what I'm talking about, folks. This is gonna get a little crazy.
Oh, wacky.
Wackadoodles.
What Wizards of the Coast is doing. That's why they changed it.
Untap. Durare for turn.
At this point, I'm going to call it Cult Warlock. It's going to be Cult instead of Creature types. Listen here.
Wow, you're pissed
So we're gonna drop them. Land for turn. Land for turn.
Honestly? Yeah, okay.
Alright, so we're gonna do Uno, dos, casting Thassa, God of the Sea. That's gonna trigger Skybind.
Destroy all creatures, and I'm going to add.
And I'm gonna exile Baron once again till end of turn. Do I attempt to swing at Narset? What do I do?
Invasion. Well, you're like that.
Because
I exile all lands.
What do I do, gang?
Whenever I draw cards, I draw 2.
Sweet, I can play with myself now.
Well, the ones I guessed, but I had to move your
Attempt.
I was kind of waiting for you to
Maybe kill her. So I guess I'm just gonna go straight to second main phase, tap out, get a Farah in here, trigger Skybind again.
Non-enchantment.
Yeah, that's what.
Non-enchanted.
No. Non-enchantment.
Non-enchantment.
So
You could do a land.
I think the
actually, you know what? Yeah, I can. We're gonna exile those planes. Cool. So end step. Baron comes back, land comes back, bouncing evolution sage again. Yeah! And pass turn. So at your upkeep, it's far trigger. That's the only card I'm drawing this turn. Yes.
And the worst part is I've got a friend, that's his favorite deck is that commander. It's like,
Let's start by -2ing my Narset. Take a little look-see, little peek. He's top
it's just
4.
not as fast as it needs to be.
Well, not as fast as these decks that we've been playing.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna reveal a Smothering Time.
Aw, how cute. We get smothered here with taxes.
I'll put that in my hand. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because I don't think they're going back to that mechanic first.
We're gonna play that Smothering Time.
Alright.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
It's just
8.
like it's.
Height.
I will go to my end step and discard to hand something. I'll discard Brass.
Alright.
You may go.
Alright, so we're gonna untap the lands here.
It's like only with your controller token. I don't have one.
We're gonna draw for turn. Do I want to pay? I know what you're gonna ask. Do I want to pay? It's 2, right?
Yes.
Double nice.
Makes me feel powerful.
You may make a treasure.
Oh Lord.
Make a treasure.
He goes first.
Because we have fun things to do here.
I've only got 3 twice, but it's more than I've ever.
You should get rid of that.
What about your Dwight?
Yeah, I got. I actually was forgetting. The whole time. Because usually
I was like, maybe he just wants the body there.
Usually I use this on like people's commanders, you know, but it's just like, oh yeah, I got a man over too. Since you were friendly enough to remind me, use it for mana for the other assassin deep dwelling. That's gonna trigger Skybind, and I'm gonna exile the land. The starting combat.
Combat has started.
5/5, 2/2, 6/5, all going right at you.
Me?
You got 2 girls.
You don't care about little old Marcy?
At this point, she's like done, right?
I can proliferate. Yeah. So that's 8 plus 5, 13 damage.
Yeah, 13 damage.
I'm gonna eat the 13.
With 6 commander.
6 commander. I'll go to 18.
On the slow one, no.
This will be my commander damage. That's 6 commander.
6 commander. So going to end step, assassin will trigger. Boop. This land will actually come back because of Skybind.
Just look at it for basic and I'll pass. I'm gonna grab
Hold on.
weirdly enough. Makes me want to just
I'll put out a
back in the floor.
No, I'm just gonna bounce your delight halfling.
But you're delighted halfling. He's not delighted anymore.
No, he still is. Yeah, he still is, but you can recast it and gain back your delight halfling. Yeah. So he still has the quote ability.
He just is that.
Yeah. So pass.
I'm wrong.
Because it's a human citizen.
I'm going to untap. Go to my upkeep.
Oh, a far trigger. Draw.
It's like spade the 10.
Oh, that's right. Bait it. Yeah! Stick it to the man!
I'll draw.
Paying the taxes.
No. Oh, combat.
We're gonna try it. You know what we're gonna do?
Non-figure spell, they take 2 minutes.
Try it. 1,
Uh-oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
One way to find out.
Treasure for 7.
That is a warrior.
Prismatic Bridge. Does it resolve?
It resolves. Wait. No, it does resolve. I was waiting.
1.
Untap. 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a discard.
But you keep your bridge for now.
I'm bridging.
Put a thing that's gonna do me damage like that.
Draw.
But you didn't cast non
Look at this. I'll pay the 2.
Holy
first.
guacamole.
It only triggers once per turn.
Land for turn. Okay, we're gonna buckle down right here. Wait, can I just win right now?
I hope not.
I think I could just win right now, actually. I mean, just want me to prolong it.
I'll win.
What am I gonna
You've got like lots of damage on the board.
do? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So starting combat 6, 12, 17, 19, 21.
It's game 3.
Oh, it's game 3.
I draw a card.
Will I ever get the prismatic bridge to activate?
Well, we're gonna find out in this final finality of
I had
1v1.
a cute little doubling season.
That would have been
fun. Double my treasures, all those loyalties. Turns out your life.
So I had this in hand. Just
Whoa.
That doesn't seem right. Like the deck itself.
Oh my god.
I was just gonna keep making 1/1 soldiers to Soldier Boy. So this is round 3, folks. This will be deciding.
For all the marbles. I will choose to be on the play.
Which means he'll draw first.
My creature,
Which means he'll draw first.
You'll draw first.
I don't want to draw first. You draw first.
So I get to go first and draw first?
No.
That's what it sounds like.
Pick one.
I want to go first.
Okay. Would you like to cut? No?
I had no idea what the hell just happened. A lot. I'm like, holy shit.
Whenever moving combat, more from the controller.
It's not bad, but it's not fast enough.
Whenever I explore, I've explored.
Got it. Okay.
And then I just build a bunch of my paper codes. And then I just find my hand.
Yeah.
Whenever it's attacked, they put my hand.
We're risking it for some biscuits. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Oh.
It's gonna be like unplayable trash.
That's kind of what my hand is.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad.
You ready?
I think so.
Wait, who's going first? Okay.
Tapped breeding pool.
Sounds like a party.
Encounter on reassembly.
You don't want to get No.
I get it, guys.
Targeting, I'm gonna second the
I'm gonna drop a prairie stream already.
Alright.
Prairies.
Untap and draw. I'm gonna play a Blood Crypt and shock it in.
Ooh.
Then I'll say go.
That's beautiful. You like see that? All right, here we go.
I sent Fuji a funny one yesterday.
Casting Lavinia, Azorius Renegade. So each opponent can't cast non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls. And whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. I think we shut down the bridge. Pass.
Good thing I'm not casting it.
Yeah, good thing. I passed. It's a 2-2. You want to kill it?
I want to, but is that the right play? I'll hold. Okay, well.
This only matters when the bridge is in the battlefield.
Well, I'm not casting them, so it doesn't
Matter.
counter them.
He'll be well above his.
Doesn't counter them.
That's right. But it counters Prismatic's ability, though. You're casting stuff for free, right?
I'm not casting nothing. I'm putting.
It's still considered a cast.
No, it's not.
It's still considered a cast.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, we will call in a judge on that.
No, John already left.
We still got one here.
I will pass because I didn't draw a land.
Ooh, been there. Alright. Command tower.
You with your lands.
Heuristic study. Oh yeah. The study buddy. Starting combat. Dose. Lavinia for dose.
I want to do more of a game.
Pass.
Oh man.
That's what I do.
Land. Forest.
I play the shoe card. I know the language.
I mean, shoes are important to have.
I didn't want
Yes.
I'm gonna have to pass.
You're passing?
I'm passing.
Oh, jeez. That was me my first game. That was me getting round one. Okay,
my grandma never went in.
we're gonna have to just take advantage of this. We're gonna get Afara out, the Kool-Aid lady. Because actually, if you look at it, she's giving everybody Kool-Aid. It's so shiny. You want some Kool-Aid? You want some Kool-Aid? No. Starting combat. Lavinia for 2, coming at you.
everything he's got.
Oh, flaps. Flaps.
Assassin's Trophy.
Card games.
What are you killing?
I'm gonna put my hand on some battlefield.
Flaps.
Hit you guys. I will draw a card.
You can search for a basic land card onto the battlefield.
Don't mind if I do. I pass mine.
Yay! Land. Yay!
Did you get the land?
I did.
Hey, now we're going.
Still doesn't let me do what I want to do, but it is a land that I can play. The Shocking and Overgrown Tomb.
My computer
One, two, three, 4, and 2 life. Not paying the 1 for a cameo complete.
Hey, I get to draw.
She'll enter with 2 fewer loyalty counters because I paid the life. But then I am going to plus her to 4. I'll tap up to 1 target artifact or creature.
Well, yeah. I guess it counts down.
It's like getting a job from being out there.
Is that the completed one?
It's not going to
She is the completed set.
She is the completed one. All right.
Yeah,
Like, best friend's brother. Like, I know I'm
It's safe here.
I'm going to cast Daxus of Melitus! Daxus of Melitus! Put some affection when I do this! Yeah! It's actually Dax was blessed by the sun. It's pretty much a weaker version of
So now I
Soul's.
can't do it. Now I can't do it. 'Cause you
No, you're still doing it.
lied to the people.
No, I'm not lying.
They're crying,
It's still Daxus of
They're
Melitus!
literally crying.
No one is
I'll
crying.
allow it. I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
And then it really started pricing things out.
I gotta pass. I draft keep. I do draw.
Yeah.
Got one recipe down. I'm like, this is the recipe. The other one I have to.
That's your packs.
The second one I have to.
I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4.
I had Thanksgiving This was the
I'll pay the 1 for a Broker's Ascendancy. Beginning my end step, I put a 1/1 counter on each creature and a loyalty counter on each planeswalker. After that, I'm going to.
I'll allow it.
I'll +1 Tameo to tap, and you won't untap during your next untap. And then I will.
I have no time. Two, nobody
On
ever.
my end step, I get the
That's right.
land for turn.
I don't have that.
He's just passing.
Hey. Five. Cavalier of Dawn. Dax's trigger, so I'll gain a life. When Cavalier of Dawn enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Its controller makes its 3/3 colors gold of artifact creature token. So I'm popping Tameo. But you get a 3/3 Rockman.
For 7.
Oh yeah! 3/3 Rock Dude.
Because unfortunately, I have all my baking equipment in my room, and it should belong in a kitchen.
I shall pass turn.
I don't know.
You upkeep, I will draw.
When it gunned it out, let's go!
I'm gonna draw this card.
No, man, I'm building
Play a mountain for land.
So yeah, I'd rather just have my
Wait a minute.
I also have a box full of business.
I don't have white man. So I can't even play that. Oopsies. Oopsies. We do a little cheating.
It's okay. Cheating's alright.
If you happen to like want to provide
I'm in a good spot.
Apparently not.
I'll pass this.
Passing? Alright, well untap.
So I'm not saying I'm selling them.
Okay, well, for Drow.
Okay, so it's a whole town page. I'll show you what it looks like.
Dropping a meandering river, which, again, I don't know why a meandering river is just in the deck.
It's a whole thing.
I have
2 mana, throwing out Azorius Arrestor.
I have a good
When it enters the battlefield, detain target creature an opponent controls. Yeah! You're rock! Yeah, she was on last team, but I was like, I'm not gonna say this. So starting combat 6, 4, 10, 2, that's 12 at you.
stuff like that.
That's 6 commander. Oh yeah! We shall pass turn. Your upkeep, draw.
Which is Lone Mage Mentor, dog.
It's a whole thing. So
What the hell do you have in there?
have like a event or something.
This needs white. This needs white. This has no
Don't you
target.
have-
This needs
I
white.
thought you had like a temple guard in there. Oh, no, you don't.
This needs 3 black. This is 7.
Don't you have a Dry of the Elysian Grove in there?
But you know, I have to.
Bruh. Where's your Crow Lantern? There.
I'll pass.
I did my best. Just
Oh boy. Well,
Wait, so when I draw a card, I lose a life now?
It's too late for each card to draw.
Well, good thing I'm only drawing.
to make it easier, I'll go ahead and chalk in a Talent Fountain.
I'm catching up.
I just don't particularly like the building right now.
I'll go ahead and throw in Azorius Justisar. And when this enters the battlefield, detain up to 2 target creatures your opponents control. You're under arrest. Under arrest. So starting combat 6, 4, 10, 12, 14. 6 more commander.
Don't worry, guys. We got this.
Pass. Your upkeep, I draw as well.
Well, I can play a card. I will not pay the 1 for a Felwar Stone, right? So there's my white hand. I'm a little late, but
Where does that turn to?
not there.
It wasn't there, guys.
I will pay the 1 for a Fabro Elder. The reason I kept this hand. Who needs white?
For you, yeah. For you, yeah.
Well, you have 2 blockers at this point.
I do. I know you're too scared to swing now. It's okay.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'm a
blame you.
little worried actually at this point. So we're gonna drop a Hall of Helios Generosity.
On bad days.
I'm actually double checking to make sure I got enough. I only got.
I'll take 2, 4.
I think I have enough. Just enough.
Exactly 6.
So we're doing it.
Alright, cool. So you should be a tick.
Swinging with the team.
Yeah, I can block the 2 biggest, which is 10 damage, but then I'm taking 2, 4, 6, which is how much life I have.
Exact saves! We did it.
It's like, honestly, I was like, I can't barely tell.
Alright, note to self, only include first game.
Good stuff. Yeah. Where's the interviewer?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
So, I think the 1v1 went a little better on this side.
Yeah, I think it did. Pulled off the victory for the round here. I will say all 3 rounds, including the first game. I had some good, solid cards, but what happened in the first game was very slow start. I didn't do anything till turn 4, and already Peyton had massive ramp going on. Already had a Teferi out. Then, what was the other one? Nicol Bolas out, and my cards were just useless against that at that point. So I was like, all right, throwing the rag here. Round 2, it definitely started off even Steven, but towards the end, I pretty much muscled my way through with Afara, and then round 3, I just totally ran away with it. So my first game was Peyton's round 3. Just got shellacked. So overall, I think both of us, for all 3 rounds, we did pretty good here. I had pretty good opening hands all 3 rounds. Just the first one, I got reamed pretty good, but we came out on top in the end. So always remember just to stick it out, and you never know. Even against Super Friends, Planeswalkers deck. So, yeah.
He improvised, he adapted, and he overcame.
Yeah. Plus, it really helps to have a Heuristic Study out. Even though at the 3rd round, the Heuristic Study did absolutely nothing.
I think he drew 2.
No, 1, because you paid it every time. Yeah. Yeah, well, he studied, that's why.
And they still arrested me for it.
You're under arrest. So yeah,
Corruption, government corruption.
government corruption. That is a far God the pulse for you. So with that, tune in next time for what was it?
Something else.
Something else. For Stack Your Sacs. All right. Well, that was the conclusion of a 3-round 1v1 Commander on Stack Your Sacs here. So tell us, PlayStand, how'd it go?
I had fun in the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Second one, I just took a bit of damage. Wasn't bad. Third one, how many spells did I cast? I think I cast 2.
Yeah, literally 2.
I cast 2. The third one was something I couldn't actually cast, and then
because you forgot there was the other side.
I kind of forgot about the actual Essica side, the Soul of Cinder.
Yes.
That would have been nice to actually remember, but Prismatic Bridge is so much fun. The whole time I'm like, well, maybe this will be the land.
Yeah.
So those 2 games didn't quite go as planned. I had fun in the first one. If I lived that turn, it would have been a little better maybe, but
The first game is that.
that's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.